Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm standing in front of our bird feeder, and we've been having some trouble with feeding the birds here off and on for probably a year now. What happens is we get squirrels that will crawl up and start eating out of the bird feeder. They eat so much, you know, there's nothing left for the birds, and they end up tearing up our bird feeder in the process. So let me show you the feeder. So here's the feeder. Now it's not supposed to look like that. That's the way it ends up looking just about every day. Got a lot of bird seed on the ground here. What happens is squirrels will crawl up here. This probably needs, even this is fairly slick as well. It's not greased, but somehow they get up here and then they will just kind of hang on the wood part of it here. They usually knock this off. I found this on the ground. You can see it's cracked and broken. That's usually like on the ground, and they just you know, make themselves at home here and eat all the seed up. There's still some left, but this thing is designed so that the seed will come out on the side here, and as you see, you know, birds can't get that. Now this side they could get, but they can't get to it because, you know, the squirrel knocks the roof of the feeder, or the top of the feeder, to the side. Okay, so that's messed up. We're going to try to do something about it by getting a baffle. Now there are baffles like a cone shape, and it's like cut on one side of it, and you just wrap it around. Once you wrap it around, then you kind of, I guess, bolt it or seal it somehow, and it will you know, keep the squirrels from coming up. They only go to where the baffle's at, or to that cone is at. Then they'll be confused and they'll jump down, you know, when they can't get on to the feeder. So those do work. However, I came across something I wanted to show you that I think is going to be more ingenious than that. It's either really a stupid idea or it's really a genius idea. So let's take a look at that. So here's what I received today in this 5x5x5 box, and this is what we have here. So small. I think it may work, but it's going to be really close. Scram Squirrel by Slinky. So this is when it says by Slinky, I'm thinking it is by the old Slinky company that used to make the springs like you see here. You know, you could put them on your steps and it would slinky down the steps, that kind of thing, from the 70s. I don't know if it's the same company, but it says by Slinky. So anyway, here it is. Get the idea, I guess. What we're going to do is we're going to go out. Well, let's read here's the instructions. This is all the instructions right here. I'll go over these. Got a couple very small zip ties in there, and that's all we have. So Scram Squirrel by Slinky, squirrel proof, bird feeder protectant. So I'm going to go over the instructions. I'll get right back. Okay, instructions are pretty simple here. So as you see, 2 inches. This is made in the USA. Zip ties are included to hold the top of the Slinky to your pole. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to go outside and see if we can figure out how to. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take the feeder off the pole. You can see how mine's mounted here. I got these spikes. I can't remember what they're used for. I got them at the landscaping department, big box store, and I just got these clamps holding them on, and they're screwed on the top. There were holes already in them. My bird feeder screws in to the spikes there. We're going to have to remove all this before we put the Slinky on. That is the advantage of having one of those cone-shaped baffles. You don't have to remove your feeder, you just put it on. So go ahead and get this off and I'll get right back. All right, with the clamps removed on the pole, I'm just going to drop our Slinky in place. Now the top and the bottom are the same. There's no difference, so we're just going to let it drop. Pole extends about 52 inches. That's where the bird feeder is going to sit on the pole. The Slinky's instructions say that the Slinky extends 48 inches. Been wondering where I'm going to put the zip ties, so I think I'm going to put them right through this clamp. See there? On this side, and then right across on this side. So you could put them, the instructions just say use the zip ties to tie the Slinky to the pole, and that's it. So it's pretty vague. I was going to put them through here, you know, just, which is there's a lot of room to do that on each side, so I could do that. It's probably going to be different with every bird feeder. So, you know, you just have to kind of figure out where to put them at, however your feeder's set up. So I'm going to tighten these down, tighten these now that I got the zip ties in place, and then we'll bring our Slinky up, tie it off, zip tie it in here. I really see how that could deter a squirrel. It's got some audio to it. It would probably be really annoying to a squirrel. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that's really gonna help. I think that's gonna be a game changer. I mean, it's so simple. It's hard to believe that it would work, but I mean, really, I mean, why wouldn't it work? I mean, squirrel gets on it, that's gonna freak a squirrel out. You know, I would think it's gonna immediately jump off as soon as it tries to get a grip onto the pole with that kind of spring activity going on. It's nice and secure up here. I like that it has a sleek, low profile look. You can't really tell that it's on the pole there. It's not gonna be something that birds would think is really weird looking, sticking out of the pole. So yeah, it's almost camouflaged there. So there you have it. That's our Scram Squirrel by Slinky, the bird feeder protectant. I'll try to leave updates. I really think it's going to work well. Thanks for watching the video. Until next time, have a great day. Take care.